Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome back to another episode here on another FS series. So, some things have changed. We've got the disc on the Valdra. We have a wagon, a grain wagon, and we bought a flatbed truck. So, to quickly go over what has happened and when you guys weren't around was, well, we found a smoking deal on this GMC. These are the Savannahs, I believe. I think this one's a 4500. It's got some nice seats in here though, eh? Aftermarket, of course, but we got ourselves a nice old flatbed GMC. We just wanted it because it's got the big bed on the back, so it'll make it a little easier to haul some stuff like net wrap and fertilizer bags and whatnot if we want. We also found a smoking deal on this nice looking grain wag trailer here, so that'll come in handy for the future. And we also purchased ourselves a drill. We bought this one brand new, actually. We couldn't find a decent sized used, so we bought this girl brand new. And I'm guessing by now you guys have already figured out why we purchased some of this stuff and why our one grass field is discs. Well, because we are officially going to be moving into grain this year. To be able to, move into towards cattle and whatnot, we need to produce some grain as well as some straw and whatnot to do that. So that's what we're going to start working towards. We don't have a combine yet, but we got lots of time before we got to harvest. So we're going to be putting in canola, I think. I'm thinking right now that's what we're going to be putting in. So today's episode's going to be, we're going to disc some more. We're going to disc up on the hill. We're not going to disc all of it, but we're going to disc up on the hill. Try and get some extra grain land out of that, because we don't need that much. Because that field over there did produce 63 bales on second cuts, so when we did that there, so that field alone will definitely make us some good money with the little bit we'll leave down there. So yeah, we're gonna jump on into the Valtra here. We're gonna go over to where we're gonna disc some up. So we got quite a bit of things to get done in today's episode, but yeah, we still are looking for a combine, but I'm gonna wait it out until I absolutely can't wait it out any longer. But I'm going to head on up over here without driving on as much of the field we're trying to keep as possible. And we're gonna disc up some of this, so we'll start doing that now. So with that all done, yeah, we're gonna leave that last little bit down there for grass silage or whatnot. But yeah, we did work up that top little area just to get some more grain land in here, and I prefer putting this stuff to grain because of the layout of the fields. I rather keep the nice big square one we got for doing grass silage, and because grass silage is our only income as of right now. That's I think what would be the best option for that field. And now we're gonna go and get the drill set up for doing, yeah, we're gonna do canola. Just because we're not into cows yet, we don't need straw. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the drill set up for doing canola. And we'll get into some canola seeding here because it's early on, and we're also gonna have to take down first cut. So we got a lot on the go here this episode. So we're gonna actually call Kevin out, and I'll get Kevin to start mowing while we go ahead and seed. So I have literally just finished up seeding, and it took me way longer than I actually thought it was going to take to seed this stuff. So yeah, this drill's not exactly the biggest, but it was cheaper, on the cheaper end of things, and I was still able to get what I needed to get done. So if we do ever expand, that is something we're gonna have to look at expanding, because yeah, it definitely took quite a bit of time to get all that done. But as you can see, the rakes, the silage, well, the grass as it is now is all raked up, and I'm pretty sure, because the baler's not in the shop here, and there's another row of bale twine missing. Kevin's gone out and already started baling, so he has been able to mow, rake, and start baling before I was even done seeding. So yeah, he got a lot done while I was seeding, so that's a good thing. That saves us time, and now we know for sure everything's gonna get done when we need it to get done. So I'm gonna just continue to wash up this equipment here, and then I'm gonna get the Voltra put on the bale wagon, and we're gonna go down and see what Kevin's up to and help him out. And then of course we're gonna have to pay attention to getting ourselves ready for spraying herbicide. And not only did Kevin get all this done, he actually did run to town and pick up the herbicide that we had ordered. Don't know if you guys noticed it on the flatbed trailer right there. I mean, the flatbed truck right there. It's, yeah, picked us up a thing of herbicide for us, and I will get the drill parked and put away for the year, and maybe I guess I could unload that quick. Maybe not. We'll wait. We'll get hooked on to our bale wagon there and head on down to the field to see Kevin. We are pulling up to the field right now, and it looks like Kevin is just finishing up his first round of making some silage bales. We did it this time where we did 2 headlands instead of 1. So try and make it a little easier on ourselves, but I will go ahead and start picking bales for him so he's not got to worry about running into him or anything. I'm curious to see how much bales we get off the home field now, because it is quite a bit smaller, but good to leave some there. I mean, I didn't want to do all that grain yet. Maybe one day we'll put it all to grain. I don't know. It's hard to say what the future looks like for us. To tell you the truth, I didn't even think we'd be attempting grain yet in year 3, but here we are in year 3 attempting to do our first year of grain, which we'll be doing only canola is what I seeded. I only seeded canola, nothing else. But so next year we'll be looking into doing oats, and possibly, if all goes well, getting ourselves into some cattle. It might not be dairy right away because we can't afford to build up a barn, so it would be beef to start with because it's cheaper to get into right off the bat. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we'll get all these bales out of Kevin's way for him, and then maybe go do a ride along or something.
Bring the fire now. Burn it up now. Bring the fire now.
We just finished dropping the last load of bales off of this field here. Kevin did finish up completely, but we are looking at 64 bales off this field. And including the field from home, we were ending up with a total of 82 bales. So we did pretty good for our first cut, and not having as much land, obviously, to make it all happen, but we still made 82 bales, so we're predicting for that nice 160 bale mark for the year total. Of course, we're gonna have to finish picking up bales, and then tomorrow we're gonna get some fertilizing done, so that way we get higher yields than we would if we didn't fertilize. And then it'll be shortly after that time to spray some herbicide on the nice canola fields we got. So we're gonna go ahead here, finish picking up all these bales, and we're gonna see you guys tomorrow for some fertilizing. Well, good morning to y'all. We're back because it's fertilizing time. So we went ahead last night, got some things put away, set up and whatnot, so it's a little easier to go today, but we're gonna fire up the 7R there, let her warm up. And as you can see, we unloaded the flatbed truck there. Got our nice 2,000 liters of herbicide there. So we're gonna, after we're done fertilizing, I'm gonna pull out the sprayer, and we'll see, maybe get some maintenance done on it, check it over quick, get it filled up and ready to spray some herbicide on the nice fields of ours. Really excited to see us get to do our first grain harvest here. I think it's going to be exciting. I'm hoping we make enough money to somewhat offset the expenses of buying the equipment this year, because next year will be all about trying to get into cattle. So obviously meaning we're going to need to keep our eyes out for a stock trailer of some sort. But I will go on ahead and we can jump into some fertilizing. That sums it up, I guess, for fertilizing, which wasn't too bad actually. It's a little quicker now that we got a little bit less we fertilize on in terms of our grass fields. I'm thinking though at the end of this year, yeah, we want to expand into maybe beef cattle and whatnot, but might not be a bad idea to maybe also look into expanding the farm, getting ourselves some more land to farm. Of course, it would be nice to get something close by and a decent size, but that kind of always will vary on prices at the time and all this and that. So I'm just gonna wash up the John Deere here, and we're gonna get her serviced up because she's definitely in need of a service. But I'm sure you guys don't really care to watch me service it, so we're gonna finish up some tasks around the farm. I'm gonna also do the sprayer there and get it ready. So I will be busy today with getting a lot of that done. So I will see you guys sooner than later. It is now May, and we are back to obviously get some herbicide spraying done on our canola fields, but we're gonna let the nice 6000 series there warm up. And I'm gonna kind of come over here and look at our gorgeous canola fields. It is in the early stages still, but looking promising. Expected to 91 to 97% yield on it. Not too bad. It should increase obviously when we get rid of the weeds a little bit there. Not sure what it's looking like yet on the top of the hill, so we're looking at like 6.3 tons to 6.8 tons per hectare. And of course, me being me, I don't know anything about hectares. Where I'm from and whatnot, we work in acres. So we're gonna go ahead here, get in the sprayer, and we're gonna start spraying our nice, lovely canola fields. Because, you know, canola is a very nice crop in terms of money making. So that is why we put it in for the first years, to try and help offset some costs, and the fact that we're not in need of straw. Maybe if we get some more land and it's grain or whatnot, we'll do a variety of more than one crop. So maybe some canola or some cereal crop, maybe oats or something. I'm not 100% sure. We have not yet to figure all that nitty-gritty stuff out yet, but that will come in time. But I'm just going to go ahead here and pick away at spraying, and we'll see where this gets us in life. now that we're done spraying some herbicide, of course we didn't use very much, but we will go ahead and throw this girl back in the shed until next year when it's needed. Yeah, did a stellar job, I think. Little misses here and there, but that is fine by me. I'm not too worried about it. And forgot to tell you guys, yeah, that service job I did on the 7R series there was killer. Oh, we're gonna get way less tonnage up here than we did. I mean, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. But yeah, that service on that 7R cost us an arm and a leg at like 6,500 bucks. Not cheap. Not a cheap service, but also kind of to be expected. It's not a cheap tractor to run, but it pays for itself in the sense of what it does for us and the profits we bring in with it. So, nah, I can't be too mad about it. But yeah, so now that we're done spraying, we don't have much to do until second cut and harvest. So second cut will definitely come around way before harvest does. Well, not way before, but a little before. So if you guys did enjoy, thanks for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy your guys' Fridays and whatnot. But your guys' support has been amazing. If we can hit that 10 likes again, that'd be stellar. So I hope you all have a great weekend and stay tuned for more on the channel. And don't forget, Monday's Granddad series is still continuing on with a bit of a twist now, but stay tuned and thanks so much for your guys' support. I'll see you all in the next one.